Yo, what's good on YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to Deion Sanders just made the worst mistake of his life. So if y'all don't know, he's been going through cancer, which I didn't know. He had bladder cancer. I think he cut his stuff off. I'm also gonna talk about how this relates to like male and female dynamics with him and people are speculating he's dating Karrueche now. So yeah, we're gonna go right into it and I hope y'all enjoy. This is a fresh reaction. I've not seen this video yet.
Child, why ain't nobody tell me that Karrueche and Deion Sanders were dating? Like, what the hell?
For those of us who grew up on Deion Sanders, we knew how dynamite he was. Not just on the football field, but sometimes he's pretty good at baseball too. I think he's the only person to score a touchdown, hit a home run in the same week. But at cornerback or sometimes at wide receiver, Deion Sanders had it all going. But just because he had it going on in the NFL, it doesn't mean that post-career he didn't have problems. He did. He went through a real bad divorce with Pilar Sanders, I believe toward the end of his playing career. Then he ended up with Tracy Edmonds. And then after that, he had to prove himself all over again, coaching high school football, then getting a job at Jackson State, and overcoming another challenge of going to coach at the University of Colorado. Now, I believe he had two of his toes amputated. And now we found out he had another health scare.
Yep.
Every time I hit a bottleneck, I build a new AI employee to crush it.
Man.
I used to say that I had one AI employee.
Now remember, Deion Sanders took a Colorado team from a losing season to I believe 8 or 9 wins the second year. Remember, Travis Hunter won the Heisman. Shedeur Sanders got drafted. All the while, there were rumors about Deion Sanders' health, but he really didn't publicize it. He kept playing and he kept winning until we heard this.
And I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
You can clap, it's okay. Rick was aware of what was transpiring, and he's been A1 and down there, just a blessing. Came to Texas to see me as well. But this was not an easy task because it was a changing kind of a lifestyle. And with Lauren and I coming from Jackson, this is how many surgeries?
As of from 2021, this is surgery number 14.
Surgery number 14.
Damn.
I had more surgeries out of the game than I did in the game. Like, what is going on?
Now, Deion Sanders spoke about the fact that he had 14 surgeries.
Damn.
And this is still keeping his professional obligation going, preparing for games, being stressed out, and he's still doing his thing. This is after breaking up with Tracy Edmonds in 2023.
Let me just say, bro, if he is dating Karrueche, I can understand why. Both of his 2 ex-wives look just like her. He liked them light-skinned girls. Literally.
You guys don't know, Tracy Edmonds and Deion Sanders were together for like 12 years. They're supposed to get married, but well,
Yeah, we not dating for 12 years. That's boyfriend and girlfriend.
now remember, Tracy Edmonds is 58. I believe Deion Sanders is 57. So they're very, very, very close in age. In December 2023, they decided that they were call it quits. And of course, she went on about her life. Deion went on about his. But wait, there's more. Somehow, some way, this clip got released about Deion.
What's going on? We better be happy right here. We happy. What's going on with y'all? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Look at that. She
I
right by
know
his
that's
side.
not who I think it is, right? It's Karrueche Tran.
Literally, bro. This is a photocopy of both of his ex-wives.
Karrueche Tran is 37 years old. That's 20 years younger than Deion. And I believe Deion Sanders has a daughter, Deandra, that's not too far off from this particular age. And is that her being like a friend or
dealing with
No,
No, yeah, he definitely clapped. And not to make fun of the situation, because it's serious. I'm glad Deion's better, but this woman right here, obviously, is attractive. Deion has money. Not saying that's why she's with him, but I mean, he's 20 years older than her, and she can literally get with anyone she wanted to. She's been with Chris Brown, as you know, tons of other famous rappers and artists and whatever, and she with Deion. Like, that money. I'm telling you, bro, it's that money. Deion, who's who he is. He's a super famous
them tears
kids.
is more than just a friend. That seems like
Yeah, he definitely
yep,
clapped.
those are definitely tears of somebody who's in a relationship with
Yeah,
somebody going through something. Yeah, they just soft launch their
I
relationship.
think so.
And of course, we're going to come to a very important topic for black men who are successful, or men in general, going and dating other women. Now,
Yep.
Deion Sanders, again, is 57 or 58. She's 37. The age difference is 20 years. This is different from what happened with Tracy Edmonds, where there were
A lot of women, younger women, like older men. I don't know what it is, and even like older women, even women, older women like younger men nowadays. They like the YNs. I don't know what it is about these older people, but I think it's just something about the younger generation that they like, because they were young before too. But it's like my generation, it's just different now. Like people are grown. These kids be acting grown nowadays. So I don't know. I think women like dating older men just because it's like a status thing, and it's also like oh, he can take care of me because he's more established, you know. So
like likely the same age. So why is there a age difference with this?
The question of the day is, why are older men only seeking after younger women nowadays?
yeah,
Why are older men only seeking after and trying to date younger women nowadays? They want a doormat.
yeah,
Short and sweet answer, they want a doormat. And a lot of those older men, they try to hide it and disguise it in a way where, man, these younger women, man, they don't come with all of the baggage. They don't come with the trauma. They don't come with all that drama. They not set in
they
their
do.
ways, and they're easier to mold into a doormat.
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
Let this guy tell it. A man wants to mold a woman into a doormat. Now, I mean, we can get back to that in just a moment, but I want to talk about Karrueche Tran. I mean, she's dated a few dudes, most notably Chris Brown, then Victor Cruz,
Right.
and then kind of after that, it was really right. And then she kind of fell off and really wasn't getting that much publicity, which is interesting because she's with Deion now. So there could be two arguments to this. Is Deion Sanders with a chick that's officially hit the wall at 37, but he's 57, so he really don't care about that? Or is Deion Sanders dealing with a woman that's just 20 years younger and looks better than the lady that he had before? Well, can both be true at the same time?
I have back-to-back meetings. I can't find my notes, and I haven't had coffee.
Man, I wouldn't want to be you.
Yes, they both can be true. There are going to be some people that say, hey, listen, Deion Sanders is making a big mistake because he's dealing with Karrueche Tran. She's washed up in the industry and don't nobody want her. And she's only with Deion for the money. But there's another way to look at
You
this.
can say that.
You see, Deion Sanders is a high-profile individual.
Literally.
He needs to be around somebody who understands fame.
Yep. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Deion Sanders is hypergamy. She may not understand why, but she is attracted to Deion because of who he is, his status. Yes, he's established financially. What he's done, he has a lot of accomplishments. And any woman is going to be attracted to that. It don't matter how old you are. I'm going to be honest, especially these younger girls. They want somebody who's established nowadays because, like, I'm not saying this applies to them, but in general, like, a lot of these girls, they be broke. They be struggling. And they want a man to take care of them. Or they want to know that a man is capable of taking care of them. financially, physically, has power, resources. So that's why women go for older guys, because they know they have most of the time have resources, power, and they're stable. And that's what women want
Who understands the
when they
industry,
want to settle
who
down.
knows how to be feminine,
So,
who's mature, who knows how to be a woman. And if it's not going to be Tracy Edmonds, it's going to be Karrueche Tran. I mean, she's been in the industry. She's dated high profile people before. He definitely can't go out here and date some booty clapping IG model.
yeah.
And oh, by the
But he's
way,
not.
she is still fine.
He's right, you know.
And this is the
Fine
whole
as hell.
point of the video. You see, he didn't really make the worst mistake of his life. He actually made a pretty good mistake, but a lot of guys would look at it as this is a bad mistake. Like, he's dealing with Karrueche Tran. She's dealt with some, dudes before, didn't really work out. She's in the Pookies or whatever the case may be. But the reality is that when you're Deion Sanders, you have to have a certain type of lady. And having a certain type of lady is not just having a certain looking type of lady. That's one thing. You need to have a certain type of lady who understands who you are, who knows when to not be all in the media, not saying nothing,
Yeah.
who knows what to do at the right time when it's important to do so. And another thing also, what this shows me, the reason why Deion Sanders wasn't willing to deal with somebody who was the same age, it has a lot to do with what he's dealing with right now. He is a college coach, all right? Now, I live in a country that has a lot of young people in Uganda, the average age of 16. When you're around young people a whole lot, you typically are influenced by them. It keeps you younger. And as a coach dealing with young people, if you had somebody that was older before, if like 90% of your time you're dealing with somebody that's younger, like your players, your staff, trainers, stuff like this, you're around that young energy and you like it. All right. I'm just going to be honest. You do like it. So
I get it.
You're going to need to have somebody who understands that kind of community. And the best person to kind of understand it is Karrueche. Like, just think about Tracy Edmonds. She's 58 herself, doing her own thing, pretty much not malleable, doesn't probably understand the culture of being the coach and all of that. And so would that work out? Probably not. But here's what happens though, because Deion Sanders has elevated himself and taken risks in the right direction. Yeah, it's sad to see you go, baby. But hey, Karrueche Tran is around the corner. And it doesn't really matter that she dealt with Chris Brown before when she was in her young 20s or somebody else. She's 37, which means that she's a lot more older and a lot more mature for a guy who is 57, who doesn't want to deal with the IG model games, the other lack of life experience, but the clapping is still there. And that's the main reason why he's doing it, all right? And again, I think a lot of guys need to understand how this works. Once you get a lot of money and you get a lot of notoriety, you're gonna want a woman that understands your lifestyle and wants to keep a low profile. A woman who don't have a history of being messy.
And we love those types. She got a good Carfax, or she understands. She gets the program. We love women like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like we want to control you. It's just like it's an understanding. And if you never experienced it, how can you possibly understand? You need to experience something to really understand it. So, I mean, I see why they're together. Deion don't want no girl, no woman who's 50, late 40s. Why? Why does he have to? Because you don't have to when you have money and when you have your life together. You can date whoever you want. Because younger women, they love older men. Don't get it fucked up. They will date older men. It's just what it is.
And this is why Karrueche Tran has really tested out in the best possible way. She's not like the other chicks who go around starting problems, talking about their man on social media.
Yeah, she's real
basically
classy.
Being loud on Instagram. Cardi being it up all day. Yeah, I am taking shots, Cardi. Karrueche Tran is the perfect storm for a guy like Deion Sanders. And I believe that he recovered the way that he did because of a lady like Karrueche Tran. And this is probably one of the reasons why a lot of dudes like dealing with younger women, It's because of the energy and the attitude
It's the energy that they get.
bring to the man. It's no shot against women who are older, but it says something about Deion. He had a woman at 58. He broke up with her. He went 20 years younger, in my honest opinion, for a change of pace. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shadu Jackson, back at it again.
All right, man. So, yeah, that's it. That's it for the video. If y'all enjoyed it, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.